online Liz Guthridge, who is a change leadership and change communication consultant.
So my approach to change management is getting there in the middle, working both ends. So on the one side, definitely thinking it from the top, what's driving the change, what is the change, who's behind it, and what we need to do. But as soon as that is defined, working very closely with those who are affected by the change. And I have a model that I like to use, and the client really gravitated toward it because it's thinking about it in three ways. What's the what? What's the so what? So why should people care? And now, what's the now what? When I took a client through that model just recently, they realized that the so what and the now what really only affected a small percentage of people who were not following a lot of procedures that they were fine-tuning. And so we really focused a lot of the communication on those folks and their leaders to really explain to them why this was so critical. And then they have Chatter, which is the Salesforce.com internal version of Twitter or Yammer or Facebook. And so we were able to talk about what we were doing. So we were there being very transparent about everything and using their voices. So it was the leaders' voices being very authentic in that regard, but saying that here's who it really affects. Here's why we're doing this. We need to make sure that we're staying. It all had to do with trust, because it was an organization that values its trust with its customers as well as its employees, and we needed to make sure we needed to be more trustworthy. So important, I believe, for change leaders to have a very, very clear call to action, and as part of that, it's also call to non-action. What can you stop doing?
Also good to know that you have a presence on Twitter. For those of you who like Twitter, your preferences are for the Twitter and the LinkedIn as well as your flagship website. Have a great change management day then. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
soon.